My name is Kayla Clark, and I chose the topic deforestation in Brazil. I chose this because there's a huge environmental concern that could affect the world climate if not taken care of correctly, and the Amazon rainforest is located in Brazil, and it's the largest rainforest on Earth. So Brazil is located in South America, and it's being bordered by Uruguay, Paraguay, Bolivia, Peru, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Suriname, and French Guiana. All of these countries. The history. Brazil was first settled by the Portuguese in the 1500s and faced many other European countries trying to gain control of them. And Brazil declared independence on September 7th, 1822. Brazil includes a variety of cultures, including the Indians, Africans, and Portuguese, but Brazil mostly takes from Portuguese because they're the ones that first settled there, and they take their language, their customs, and their religion. The causes of deforestation in the Brazilian Amazon, mostly it's by cattle ranching, where they clear cut the forest and then use it for the cattle to graze, and they're raising the cattle for meat and dairy products. And also 19% goes to small-scale agriculture, which is the local farms, just trying to feed themselves and the local population. It's also large-scale agriculture, which is the corporate-owned ones, where they produce livestock, poultry, fish, and crops, and it's for mass production. Logging is 3%, and there's 1% construction and manufacturing purposes, 1.5% is for chemical pulp manufacturing, and 0.5% is for fuel. And the other is used as national park preservations or for scientific research. And those are the causes of deforestation in the Amazon. The deforestation and the importance of the Amazon rainforest. The Amazon is called the lungs of the world, and this means that it plays a major role in the global carbon cycle that helps shape the world's climate. And the increasing rate of deforestation is causing more carbon to be converted into CO2 by the burning of the trees or the decomposition of the unburned wood. The forests in Brazil help eliminate the carbon dioxide from entering Earth's atmosphere, and it absorbs emissions from cars, factories, power plants, all of these major carbon dioxide emissioners, and it absorbs 10% of fossil fuel emissions. And the carbon dioxide emissions from the deforestation of the Amazon is a huge cause of global warming. And ending deforestation. Brazil's government has recently set a goal of slowing the pace of deforestation to 1,500 square miles annually by 2020. And Brazil is really committed to protecting the Amazon rainforest. It's considered a key national defense against climate change because of its capacity of absorbing huge amounts of carbon dioxide. And the government also has reduced deforestation by 70% and kept 3.2 billion tons of CO2 out of the atmosphere. So it's decreasing all of the carbon dioxide emissions. And Brazil is leading the world in mitigating climate change. They're showing all these other countries what to do to help reduce all of the carbon dioxide emissions that are going into the atmosphere and causing global warming. And for the first time in history, Brazil is stopping the process of forest loss and before it gets seriously depleted. Also, the Forest Code in 2012 states that the landowners preserve 80% of the Amazon's virgin forest as well as protect watersheds. So, effect that deforestation may be the cause of droughts in Brazil. Brazil is facing a huge drought right now, and Sao Paulo in Brazil is facing the worst drought yet, and believed to be from the decades of deforestation happening from the Amazon. In 2008, the government finally set environmental laws to slow the pace of deforestation by ranchers. The destruction in 2012 was 1/6 of what was recorded 8 years earlier. And a professor at the Brazilian government National Institute for Research has stated that with each tree that falls, you lose a little bit more of the water that's being transported to Sao Paulo and the rest of Brazil. So they're going to start feeling like all the effects of the deforestation in the Amazon very soon. And also the scientists at University of Minnesota states that from their climate simulation to find that deforestation has the potential to increase the impact of droughts in the Amazon basin. So if this keeps up, they're going to keep getting more and more droughts. It's going to be worse than the last ones. And the trees pump about like 20 billion metric tons of water into the atmosphere every day. So it's huge if they're losing all of these trees.